What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. It has been a long while, okay? Shame to catch myself with how long it's been. This video is just going to be me trying to catch up with you guys on where I've been and how things have been regarding my life, basically, and then also music. Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. I don't know if I already said that, but Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020. So as many of you may have noticed, I have not put out a cover or any form of content on my channel in months. Some people may be wondering why. I did get some comments, some messages here and there asking why I haven't been uploading or whatever. And most people didn't realize because the internet is crowded, but for those who realize, like, you guys are the realest. Being an artist based here in Nigeria has been extremely challenging in terms of growth, and I don't know, for a long time I didn't figure out what it was that made the process so slow for me. And it was, at some point, it got really frustrating because when I started doing music, what I genuinely loved to do was R&B, some kind of blues, some jazzy stuff here and there, but it was majorly R&B. But moving to Nigeria, I was told a lot of times that you cannot just sing R&B. It's got to be some jumpa music inside, if you know what I mean. So it was really challenging to just be able to find a nice fusion. So when I did feel like I found a nice fusion of my background with what is socially, let me just say, what is just accepted, basically, I was told that, oh, you have to change it, because that was a time when things started becoming, like, the music style was also changing. So when I felt like I just found something that works for me, the sound that was generally accepted changed. And I was just like lost. I didn't know what to do with my sound, what to do with my music, because I was sold the lie, or I bought the lie, let me say I bought it, right? That I have to do, quote unquote, what is called commercial music in Nigeria, which is what basically most people do, right? And I forgot that I'm not most people. I don't sound like most people, I don't write like most people, whatever, you know? So there are a few companies or individuals that were interested in signing me at some point. And guys, I'll tell you, you don't know how exciting it is when someone comes to you and talks to you about your music and how much they love what you're doing, how much they love your writing, how much they love the content you've put out, and all of that. And then at the end of the day, you figure out that it's not for free. You know, they're trying to get something in return. And it's so, I don't even know what the word is. Like, it's so crushing, because you feel like, oh, I'm finally making impact with my music, and I'm finally able to see the impact that my music is making. And then you realize that, no, that was just cockaboo. That was just BS, right? Whew, guys. Anyway, and there was another situation where I almost got a management deal. It was between a management deal and a record deal, right? And during the process, or close to the end, or when we were trying to tie things up, I got engaged, and it was kind of like, you got engaged? Like, sorry, we're going to pull out. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, it's so crazy. So because I want to do music, I'm not allowed to have a personal life. I'm not allowed to have a marriage. I'm not allowed to have a family. That's when I realized that, you know what? I don't need anybody to sign me. I don't need anybody to say, come and take 5 million naira, come and take 20 million naira, come and take 50 million naira to make you blow. Fam, I'm just going to keep doing what I like to do and what I love. Because at the end of the day, what these companies or what these individuals want you to do, because it's now a business which they're investing in, I realized that the sound that people were requesting, most of all, was not what I was in love with. It wasn't what I enjoyed. It would mean I was just doing it for the money. I was just doing it for popularity, or just to sell more records or whatever, you know. But music is more than that for me. It's like my mental therapy. Like, it is much more than just making money for me. I have to enjoy what I'm doing. If I'm not enjoying it, what the heck is the purpose? Let's just be real. What's the point? You know, so I had to take some time back and just reflect and think about what the reason is for me doing music. Am I just doing it to feel better? Am I just doing it to entertain people? Am I doing it to make money? I had to be real with myself. I got reached out to by a couple of artists and asking me to write music for them. And it got to a point where like I started to feel like my self-esteem when it comes to music was like this. I felt like I couldn't take on the job or take on the challenge because I wasn't qualified enough. But I'm so grateful to my clients who have actually kind of said, you know what, we actually want you to do it. Because there have been times when I'm like, sorry, I don't know, I can't write. I know someone who can write, and I'll refer them to somebody that I know who writes really well. And they'll come back and be like, no, Itunu, we want you to do it. And I just really, really, really want to appreciate every single one of you guys that have stuck by me and challenged me to move past my uncertainties, to move past my self-doubt and just do it. And I realized that I'm actually pretty good at it. And I've also grown during the process of writing songs for people, writing songs that are not necessarily in my comfort zone, but just opening my mind and opening my imagination to things to the potential that is out there. You know, there's so much to explore. The funny thing about it is I didn't even realize how much my self-esteem when it came to music and my belief that I would be successful, I didn't realize how much it had reduced or how low it was until I was speaking to one of my artist friends as well, who's doing really, really well, growing incredibly fast and just doing the damn thing. And then they were asking me, how is it going? And I realized that, like, I'm not happy. Like, I'm not doing what I love. Like, I lost my ginger, you know, your energy. I lost the drive and that is just something that I think the purpose of this video for me is to, one, encourage myself and encourage anyone else who is struggling with this, because you get knocked down once, because you get knocked down 2 times or 3 times, or let's say hell 20 times. If you know where you're going and you know that you must get there, there should be no hindrances to your getting to where you want to get to or where you need to get to. So in 2020, I've set new goals for myself. I'm not taking no for an answer. If people tell me no, that doesn't mean I have to tell myself no. So I'm not going to take it. I'm going to keep pushing and doing what I need to do for myself, for my growth, and for my personal development. So I have set some goals for 2020. If you have not set your goal for 2020, like, look, half of the month is gone, okay? So, well, almost. So some of my goals for 2020, I've written down 4 goals here on my phone, which I'm looking at. The first one is to record more music. The truth of the matter is, my creativity comes out when I actually sit in front of the mic and record something. I'm not the kind of writer who just sits back and takes a pen and paper. I need to be in the recording mood. That's where my mind is able to open up and all of that. Secondly, my second goal is to write some more original music. And I think that's also kind of in the previous point, because the first one is more of like covers, but also still record my original music. But this point is to actually put effort into writing my own music, not just for people or for movies or for whatever. The third goal I have this year is to put myself out there. Sometimes I get so shy to say, oh, can you share my stuff? Oh, can you post this? Da, 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 da. Or even put myself out and be like, oh, do you need a songwriter? Or do you need someone to do your movie soundtrack or whatever? Like, I'm not holding back this year. It's what it is, okay? And the last point, which is just the best point to wrap everything up, is to just keep doing what I love regardless of what people say, regardless of how the music in the music scene is changing, regardless of what anybody's doing. I just want to keep doing what I love, because the whole purpose of doing the music in the first place is for me to enjoy it, it's really extremely therapeutic for me. I don't know if anyone else can relate out there, not just listening to music, but like creating music and just putting your thoughts, putting your imagination out there into a song. Like, it is just amazing. Okay, so guys, that is it for me for now. I will definitely be posting so much more content on this. Please, if I don't post, send me message, spam my Instagram, spam my YouTube. do whatever. I must post more this year. Thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching this video, of course. And stay tuned because we're coming back. We're coming back, okay? Thank you guys. Bye.